The micro niches is where you need to be, in my opinion, because if you're looking at the mass market of what everything that you can do or speaking to everybody, then there's a massive amount of competition here. You're like everybody else. It's easy because it's low hanging fruit. Have you ever heard that one before? But if you're writing anything down, you have a share of the market. Write down share of the market. In the mass market, you are sharing the market. And hopefully you get maybe a 10%. That's if you really are really good at it and you need a constant stream of customers. That's why you see a lot of funnels, right? Top of funnel. How do I get more leads? Because they're bringing leads in and it's filtering down and they're squeezing like 1 or 2% out of it and they're happy and they're looking at that as being a standard and happy. I'm not happy with 2 or 3%. So I don't want to build a funnel and bring in 2 or 3% and spend all my time there. I want to spend my time only on the other end of the area, speaking to people that I know that I could help, that I could not have be inundated with calls and all that kind of stuff and trying to convince everybody all day long, which is what I used to have to do. So this is the least profitable because you sell to everyone. Example is how to lose weight. If you just said, I'm a weight loss person and I'm going to help you lose weight. But if you move down and you go to the sub market, there's still competition here because you're not specific enough, but you are better because you're a little bit specific, but you still are a Me Too program. So a Me Too program in this example is I do keto, not weight loss. I do keto. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other people do keto as well. So what happens is you're competing on price and you may get 20 to 40% of it. Now, the micro niche is where you want to be, which is where you can get 80 to 100%. You differentiate yourself from top markets because you're totally defining who the market is. This is where you have a share of the client. If you wrote down the share of the market, this is the opposite. You have a share of the client. What this means is what the share of the client is that the customer journey or their journey, you're part of the journey. You're not the entire journey. And this is another huge mistake I see. People try to draw out the entire journey, like starting from here all the way to the wherever they think they're going to go. And you could do that, I suppose, but it's a lot of time and energy. And for me, it's man, if you come to me, I'll get you to your first $100,000, no problem. If you want to scale to 1 million after that, I'll send you to somebody else that is an expert in my field. I know where my thing is. I'm helping people get out of the hole that they're already in to their front to their $100,000, and I'll work with them until all that happens. And then after that, I'm like, guys, here you go. Go over here, right? It's very clear on where I can help and where their journey is for my client. It'll be the same thing for you. So if you go back to this, look at postnatal keto. It's completely different, right? The share of the client is that this is a woman who with a newborn and wants to get their body to pre-pregnancy shape. Imagine if that person you did that for and they're back in pre-pregnancy shape, they've lost the weight or whatever, but now they want to bodybuild, right? That's what I mean by the share of the clients. I don't bodybuild, or I'm not the bodybuilder or strength builder, muscle person. I'm going to send you to this other person. It doesn't mean that person will never come back to you because there could be something else. However, maybe you do work out but you're not the expert in it. But you could maybe sell the thing that you're working. Does that make sense? So you're not the absolute superpower of muscle building, but you're the superpower of losing weight.